Yo, people, what's good? How are we doing? Why is my camera all the way over there? There we go, it's better. Good morning, everybody. My hair is looking one hell of a mess this morning. Happy New Year, everybody. How are we doing? Big welcome to the 1st of 2026. It's the 1st of Jan, is the first official day of 2026, and I cannot wait. I'm honored to be spending it with you guys. So big congratulations on every single one of you who has made it here today and not lying in bed keeled over feeling sorry for themselves, myself included. You know, my voice is a bit all over the place. We had family last night, so I do apologize if my voice is a little bit in and out today. A fantastic end to the year last night. Probably drunk a little bit more than I should have. So I was a little bit worried this morning waking up. I thought, oh no, am I going to have a headache? But I didn't. So, lucky me. So we are back as business as usual. It is the 1st. It is January. And it is 2026. An absolute milestone in another year. Guys, let us know how your 2025 has been, and let us know what your plans are for 2026. Have you got a New Year's resolution, or are you going to have the same plan as you did last year? Because that is also okay. Later on, I'm going to be touching in on a little bit about, my strategy, what I've been doing, a little bit about how my year has been, and a little bit about a bit of a breakdown of my 2025. And then a little bit about what I'm going to be doing going into 2026. So come say hello to me in chat. How are you doing? Make sure you come say hi. Make sure that you do leave a like on the video. Make sure you do subscribe to the video if you are new here. And let's see how close we can get to that 100,000 subscribers. We're not far off, guys. So make sure you smash that like button, share it with everybody, and make sure that you come chat with me today. Because right now, I am solo trading. Or solo streaming. It can be very difficult when you're solo streaming, so make sure you come chat with me, keep me company, and let's have a bit. Ooh, I keep knocking my mic. I'm not used to my mic being on this stupid little stand. I'm used to it being like hanging down on me, so I keep knocking it, and it's really weird. So come have a chat with me, guys, and let's have a bit of a catch up with chat. First things first, though, I am gonna put some music on. So while I put some music on, go over to that like button and give it a big thumbs up. So look, where's that music? Let's move the musicas. That's better. That's the vibe we're going for. Sunny saying, let's go. Happy New Year. Yes, Sunny, absolutely. Happy New Year to you. Let's go. Bringing in the vibe straight away. Happy New Year, Fivers family. Welcome to the first stream of 2026. Guys, I'm absolutely honored to be hosting the first stream of 2026. It's super cool, man. It's awesome. There's 50 of you in already. 50 of you who aren't hungover, or maybe you are hungover. Maybe you are feeling sorry for yourself, but maybe you just, you love us that much you cannot be away from us, and we love you too. Because I know there's going to be a few heavy heads today, as it is New Year's. Let us know if you were celebrating last night, and let us know what you got up to. Keep it PG. Baba's saying hello. Will the account still be there after the promotion or discount? Please let it be there. I don't know. That's a fantastic question. I don't know if the guys in at the moment can answer that. I don't know if Remy knows. I really don't know. That's a fantastic question. I want to say no. I want to say once the promotion ends, that will be it. So guys, get yourself. I think today is the last day, I believe, or you can still get it today. So make sure you go ahead and get it today, because I think once it's gone, it is gone. Mary saying, I am ready, but no capital. That is okay, because the discount is absolutely insanely cheap at the moment, and if you can't afford that, do not panic, because demo accounts are free. Get yourself a demo account while you build some personal capital up to buy an account, and then head over and buy a funded account. Make sure you're profitable first, though, and don't put all your money into one place. If it's your only capital, like if it's the only thing you can afford, don't go putting that into a funded account, because the psychology will be a lot different. Once you feel like you need to make that money, you need to pass the account. It's going to be a lot more difficult for you to pass the account because you've got that psychological factor involved as well. So just be very wary of that. Ramav saying Happy New Year. Ki Jai Ho. Please tell me I didn't butcher that. The Fivers, Ki Jai Ho. Happy New Year to you, man. Good morning, Amit. How you doing? Hello from Mary. How you doing? Good morning to you. Happy New Year. Yes, my friend, it is indeed 2026. Pinch, punch, first of the month to those those younger ones out there. God, I used to do that as a kid. You remember going into school, you'd like pinch, punch first of the month, and you really wallop them in the arm. So yeah, pinch punch first of the month, guys. Big congratulations to each and every single one of you coming out and joining us on the Fivers on the 1st of the year. Welcome, absolutely. Happy New Year, chat. Happy New Year, Babaz. Happy New Year. Yes, absolutely. So, which country live stream you? I'm currently in the UK. Richard Butler, who usually joins my section at 11:30 UK time every single day. So he's from South Africa. A lot of us traders are all around the world, but myself, I am from the UK. What about you guys? Let us know where you are watching from today. Good morning. Good morning to you as well. Let's get it. New year, new life. Absolutely fresh start. Let's get ready to smash out a new year. Clean slate, fresh start, ready to continue a upwards trajectory. Absolutely. Number one. We need a new year giveaway. We do. Unfortunately, I do not have that power, but hang on a minute. Hang on. Let me just... Yeah, so how's it going? Good. Yeah, good, mate. Just to let you know, they all want a New Year's giveaway. Can we do it? Okay. He said, yeah. You said everyone gets a 100k account free. I'm joking. He didn't actually say that. I don't know what their plans are for giveaways. I think that's it now until we hit 100k subscribers. Do not quote me. Maybe there'll be a giveaway coming soon for a new year, but I don't know. I'm not too sure, but for today there is no giveaway today. Only the discount promotion on the 2.5k accounts for $12. That's the only promotion that I know of today. Comes out saying, hi William, hi man, how's it going? I hope that you are well. Happy Thursday, last trading day of the week for me. I don't know if I'm going to be trading. I'll have a look at the markets, but we'll see what's going on. Is the markets open today? I'm not sure. I'll have a look. I don't think they are. I'm pretty sure they're closed today. But I will take a look. You know, we'll have a look at some Bitcoin. We'll have a look at some gold. So we'll just see what is moving. Surely something's going to be moving. I'd imagine the crypto markets are still open. Any discounts today? There is a promotion and discount, but other than that, no, not today. You're looking very OSM. I don't know what OSM is, Ramav. I don't know what OSM. Let me know what OSM is. Happy New Year, Kenyan in the house. Yo, what's good, man? Robinson coming from Kenya. Welcome, bro. How you doing? Baba's answering the question here for you. Yes, the 2.5k high stakes account is permanent program at the Fivers, but the promotion is on the price. There you go. There is your answer. The 2.5k high stakes is a permanent fixture, but the price is the promotion. Pritam saying Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you as well. Niaje. Have I said that right? Niaje. Happy New Year. Coming from India. Awesome stuff. Welcome to Kenya. Welcome Kenya. Welcome India. There we go. Oof, making my brain work today. Let's go. Yes, absolutely. Let's go. Happy New Year, all. Bless you all. 100% bless you. Blessed you too. Happy New Year. Have a fantastic 2026. You're looking very smart today, William. Definitely a Prince Harry look. Thank you very much. I thought I'd make an effort today, you know. I thought, You know, usually trading for me is usually like jogging trousers and a hoodie, or you know, I like my joggers or my t-shirts and something really comfortable. I'm sitting in the chair all day. I thought, you know what? Nah, it's New Year's. Let's make an effort. So I did. I got my suit trousers on. I got a nice shirt and tie on. I've got a nice jumper on. I am feeling dapper. I do say so myself. So thank you very much, Cello. I appreciate that. I don't know about the Prince Harry. I mean, you picked the worst of the royals, but I'll take it. Oh, what's good, my man? Prop firm give to any discount. There is a discount promotion at the moment. Yay, I didn't want my hub credits to expire. No, do not panic. They will not expire, Babaz. Do not stress about it. Today. Ramav today. Oh, prop firm get discounts today. Only the promotion. There is secure the $12 price while you can, as the price will return to normal January the 2nd. So today is the very last day you can actually get the accounts for $12. The 2.5K accounts for $12. So get in on it now, because as of tomorrow onwards, they return back to usual. Happy New Year, William. Scott, what is good, my man? How are you doing? Happy New Year to yourself as well, brother. Hope you are well. William, I see you. I see you, blazer. No, I'm not actually in a blazer. I'm in. I'm just in a normal pullover, normal sweatshirt. But thank you very much. Glad that you're noticing the attire. I put it on just for you guys. Looking forward to a holiday in Greece this year. My newly purchased 2.5K account from the Fivers will help me. Cello, love that for you, man. Well, enjoy your holiday in Greece. Let us know where you're going in Greece as well. Let us know when you're going. Let us know. Is it like a soon holiday, or have you booked it in advance and something to look forward to? But yeah, hopefully you have a fantastic time, my man. EU pump. We shall indeed. I'll tell you what, we shall check EU first. Happy New Year. Let's go. Absolutely. Bring in the invite. No, I didn't bring enough energy to that comment. Let's go. Absolutely. Let's do this, guys. Come on. Let's bring that hype up. Let's bring that vibe up. Let's feel good this morning. Let's, like I said, keep chatting to me, guys, because I'm solo streaming, and it can be difficult. It can be quite tough when you're solo streaming. So, super grateful for you guys coming in and chatting with me this morning. Here in Ethiopia, the P2P market is currently closed, and there is no available way to obtain cryptocurrencies to purchase an account or challenge. Interesting. I'm pretty sure that they're going to be closed today. But let me have a look. Let me have a look. So GBP USD, yeah, they all look closed. Hang on, bear with me. Let's have a look at my terminal, because I'm pretty sure they're all closed. Yeah, nothing. Let's have a look at Bitcoin. Nothing's moving. Let's have a look at Bitcoin. Oh my god, is Bitcoin closed as well? Surely not. No. Oh my god, guys. Let me go into the 1 minute. I think Bitcoin may be closed as well. Or is it just low volatility? No, I think it's closed. That's interesting. So all the markets are closed today, even Bitcoin. So there we go, guys. The markets are indeed closed. However, nonetheless, guys, we will still be doing some valuable breakdowns. If you've got anything, guys, to ask me, then please go ahead and ask it. Do not hesitate, because like I said, I will be diving into my sort of yearly breakdown. Sorry, 2 seconds. No problem. We have got a guest joining us in about 5 to 10 minutes. There we go. So yeah, in the meantime, yeah, yeah, like I said, I'm going to be talking about my goal and for 2026, how my 2025 has been, a little bit of a breakdown about that. And then, like I said, if you guys have any questions to ask me, feel free to go ahead and ask it. Happy New Year, Judza. Happy New Year, thank you very much. Baba's saying 100k account giveaway is crazy. That is a joke. We are not giving away a 100k account for free. Not that I know of anyway. And I do not have the power to give a 100k account either. So that was a joke. Help us reach 100k subscribers and we'll record... Let's try that again without tripping over my words. Help us reach 100,000 subscribers and we will reward the community with a legendary giveaway. That is very true. Now that I do know. Guys, make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you are new here, because we will be doing some legendary, unspeakable giveaways the minute we hit 100,000 subscribers. We are super close. We have got 94k. We've got 6,000 subscribers until we hit that 100k mark. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you give it a like. We got 21 likes at the moment, which is super cool. Let's smash it up. Let's see if we can get 100 likes by 1 p.m. Let's see if we have at least 100 likes for this stream today. So smash up that like button, guys, and let's continue this upwards trajectory while the markets are closed. Mary saying, yeah, the market is closed. Yeah, absolutely. William, not sure if you cover UK stocks. That's interesting. I don't cover UK stocks, but I can definitely have a look for you, Scott. Absolutely. Let us know what UK stocks that you want me to look at, and I will take a look. Happy New Year from Nigeria. Happy New Year to Nigeria from the UK, my man. I'm also a Kenyan. Awesome stuff, Babas. Well, yeah, Happy New Year all the way over to Kenya. Hello. Justin, what's good? Coming in. How are you doing? What is the time of gold trading open tomorrow? It'd just be standard market open. It'd be standard market open. I believe so. Anyway, I believe the market's back open, just standard time. Oh, okay. Nyaja means hi in Kenyan slang. Oh, fair. Okay, fair. Did I say it all right though? Nyaja. Did I say that okay? You're dressed up today, looking good, mate. Thank you very much, Justin. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. My hair's not looking too great. It's a bit all over the place. I need a haircut. But thank you. I got my nice watch on, got my nice shirt on, and also thought I'd dress up for you guys. You know, it is the first. You know, you gotta start the new year with a positive mind, a fresh outlook, and some smart clothing. You know, if you show up to the new year like a slob, you know, there's a good chance that attitude is going to follow through. If you start the new year with a great attitude and a fantastic attire, ready to battle out the new year, then I feel like that it just puts you on the right step forward. So I thought I'd put some nice clothes on today. Happy New Year, bro, from Ethiopia. Bayesa saying Happy New Year to you too, bro. Hope you well. How you doing? I don't recognize the username as well. Bayesa, if you're a regular, then I do apologize, man. Like I said, you know, we get so many messages and DMs and sort of in chat. Sometimes chat can go wild. If you are new here, big welcome to each and every single one of you. Make sure you do subscribe to the channel. If you are new here, let us know as well, so I can officially welcome you to the Fivers family. If you're not new here, then I do apologize, and make sure that you get involved more often so I can notice you. But yeah, I like to try and notice everyone in chat. Like sometimes I will, like I said, you know, chat. You guys do chat a lot, and maybe if like me and Rich are talking about the market, it can be quite difficult to make sure we give you all enough attention. But we do see you guys. You know, we do see you guys. Love from India. Yo, what's good? What's good? Welcome all my Indian traders. Welcome all my... In fact, we had a couple of traders from all over the world yesterday. So let us know where you are trading from. We've got Kenya in today. We've got India in today. Nigeria. Let us know where else you're coming from. Tanzania. Awesome stuff. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to Tanzania. Can we connect the accounts to the Fivers? Can we connect these accounts on the Fivers, the 2.5k account, to Traders Connect and the personal accounts? Where is there a good video on how to do this, please? This is super interesting. This is, yes, absolutely, of course you can. Yeah, you can definitely use a trade copier to your personal account, there's not an issue. The only thing is we do say is do not break the rules. As long as you don't break the rules, as long as you stick to what is in the T's and C's, then you will be absolutely fine. Is there a good video on this? I am not sure. Maybe the Fivers will make one. Who knows? I'm not sure. I'm sure there'll be fantastic videos out there on YouTube, which you can go look for after this stream. Coffee a day keeps the headache away. Seeing Virsing saying, what is the time of gold trading opening tomorrow? Like I said, standard time. It's just markets are back open as usual tomorrow, I believe. So it'll be Tokyo Open would be the first session tomorrow. So once Tokyo opens, then gold will open. It'll be back as usual. I'd be careful tomorrow though, guys. It's a Friday. You know, it's the Friday after New Year's as well. So just be careful. Hi Fivers. Actually, I want to know about Stefan Christian, who gives a lot of insider at 2026 trading prep event. Could you please provide YouTube channel or mail ID to contact him? No, I can't. I would love to, but maybe the guys in the background can. I'm not sure. Or maybe go to the video. I think in the video, all the contact details, like all the YouTube channels and socials, are in the link or in the description below. But I'm not too sure. Bitcoin is open. It is. Bitcoin is open. Well then, that changes everything. On the 1 minute, mind it, and it is super slow. It's not very volatile, so we can trade. We can trade Bitcoin. Please don't though, guys. Just be very careful, because volatility is through the floor and Bitcoin though is moving. Booked a holiday already to Greece with the January sales. Looking to pay for it with my trading and other streams. Feeling hopeful. Awesome, bro. Awesome stuff. Well, dude, big congratulations on the holiday. I hope you love it. I went to Crete a couple of years ago and it was fantastic. I did like Greece. I probably would go back again. So make sure you enjoy that. Oh yeah, Bitcoin is starting to move a little bit. That's quite interesting. I mean, we could do a bit of a breakdown on that. Dude, Bitcoin's at 87. It went from like 120k down to what, 80? 86. Let's go on the 4 hour. Let's go on the daily. What are the all-time highs? Yeah, about $126,000. $126,000 for one Bitcoin. Dude, I remember when it was like 17k a couple of years ago. It dropped all the way to 17k. That was nuts. No, that was nuts. And now it moved from 17 to 126k. If you bought Bitcoin, let me know if you bought Bitcoin. If you bought Bitcoin, you're sitting on a pretty penny. But a lot of people say buy and hold, but I don't know. My thing is, if you're in profit, take it out. Nobody's trading. No, 100%, Scott. Nobody's trading today. Bitcoin is open. Yes, I know. Crazy stuff, man. Bitcoin is indeed open, but no one is trading. I passed my second phase evaluation account, but funded account is not active. Do not stress, my man. It's New Year. You know, it's New Year, my man. Let the team have their holiday, and then they will activate everything. Probably in the new. Well, I say in the new year now. In the next couple of days. Probably ready for you Monday, I would imagine. If it's not, then make sure you contact support. But Luca, more importantly, mate, big congratulations to you for passing your evaluation. So that's absolutely awesome. Congratulations on the brand new live funded account. Liked. Yes, awesome stuff. Guys, make sure you keep liking this video as well. It does mean a lot. So please like the video. It helps us grow. Yeah, that's super cute, man. Even my 2-year-old kid is watching you. That's super cool. Well, hello. Get into trading young. Oh, that's super cute, man. That's nice. Well, we are kid friendly. I mean, they can't trade until they're 18, so they've got a few years ahead of them yet to learn. But that's cool, man. Even your 2-year-old kid, that's sick. We've got viewers of all ages. We've got viewers in the community of 70 years old, and now the youngest person to ever watch. The youngest person to ever watch is a 2-year-old. That is amazing. That's made my day. I have a question. I've been trading NQ and realized that the market goes to New York Open 3 times out of the day at certain times on the lower time frame. What's your question? I have a question. I've been trading and have realized that the market goes to New York Open 3 times out of the day at certain times on the lower time frame. Sounds like you're seeing a bit of a pattern in the market there, mate. See what's Desmond? That's awesome. I don't know your question, but yeah, no, that's super cool. If you're noticing a bit of a pattern, see if you can backtest that and see if you can implement some form of strategy around that. That'd be super cool. Hi William, happy new year. Holding Euro AUD longs. Can you please check the trend? Yes, I will. Earth Wanderers, awesome name, man. Happy new year to yourself too. I will check Euro AUD. Let's have a look at that. Let's have a look at Euro AUD. I'm gonna go with. Should go with the Wanda. What time frame do you want me to look at? So I'll do a bit of a top down for you if you want. So there we go. So a bit of consolidation at the moment on the daily. Yeah, I wouldn't call. There's not much of a trend going on here. In fact, let's get my channel out. Yeah, it's very, very, very horizontal. Not a lot going on. Very consolidating. 4 hour. Let's have a look in the 4 hour. I mean, we're downtrending slightly on the 4 hour. We've managed to hold and fail to break below this low, so which is pretty cool. You know, we've tested this area here. We've failed to break and close below it. We've had a really nice bullish momentum bar after testing this high, which is nice. Pulled back into it, so we filled it. Now we're starting to head up. I'd like to see what happens above this, because we're seeing that, you know, we've wicked up, come back down, we've moved back up again, and we've got a double 4 hour wick here. So it'd be interesting to see what happens at this high. Do we break and close above it? If so, then I think that we could continue that bullish momentum. If we fail to break above this, and maybe we wick it and move down, then I'd be questioning it. On the 1 hour, however, the 1 hour does look really nice. Again, I would like to see it break and close above this previous high. Although the structure is forming really, really nicely. You know, we've got this structure. In fact, let's actually go back. We've got this structure here, so we've got this low. There we go. We've moved above. Why do I always use this tool? Why can't? There we go. Let's just use this. There we go. So we've got this lower structure here. We've broken and closed above, put in a new high with a really nice bullish push pattern here. Consolidated a little bit, so Richard Butler's rally-based rally would be here. We've got this base candle here, a bit of consolidation. And then we've got that continuation with that bullish momentum candle, which is really nice. Again, bit of a pullback, and there we go, bit of a pullback, and now we're currently where we are now. If we can break and close these highs, I think that would be really, really nice. And I think then we'd be in some nice buys. But yeah, so by the seams of it, mate, Euro AUD looks like quite a nice pair to be trading. Yeah, I quite like these buys. Like I said, let me know what time frame you're trading this on. I wouldn't want to go as low as the 5. I wouldn't go as low as the 5. Probably wouldn't go as low as the 50 15 on this either. I think the 1 hour time frame. Yeah, I think the 1 hour time frame was probably the lowest I would go on Euro AUD. But let me know. Let me know what you're trading on. Eagerly waiting for the futures, dude. So am I, man. I'm excited for the fivers to release the futures. I'm not a futures trader, but I think I will be. You know, I think the minute the fivers release it, I think I will be starting my journey as a futures trader as well. You know, maybe I'll do like London session, like CFD, FX, and then maybe I'll do like New York session, maybe futures. Who knows? But yeah, there's some awesome stuff coming through in the fivers as well. They've got some big plans, and the futures is just a drop in the ocean. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Happy New Year from Muscat, Oman. Happy New Year to you too, Joseph. Happy New Year. New Year, new money. Yes, absolutely. New Year, new money. Let's have. I'm gonna have to catch up with chat because we are. Oh, we've caught up. I was about to say I'm gonna have to catch up because I don't want to fall behind, but we've caught up. That's super cool. Happy New Year with lots of payouts from Greece. 100% MSP. Big Happy New Year with lots of payouts. What's the max allocation on the fivers? Well, as far as scaling, you can scale to 4 million. And if you manage to do that, bro, I'll shake your hand. I will shake your hand. I'll fly over and shake your hand, my friend. Yeah, but you can scale to 4 million if that's what you're asking. Happy New Year from the Philippines. Happy New Year, bro. Ted, welcome, and Happy New Year all the way over to the Philippines as well. We have got our special guest on. I say special guest. Is he special, or is he going to be a bit more regular now? Or is he going to be just a regular guest? Nonetheless, regular guest is still a special guest. Eron, how are you doing, my man? What's good?
I'm great. Just a little tired, but we're good.
First things first. How is the head?
It's fine, honestly.
Yeah, good man.
Yeah.
What did New Year's Eve look like for you last night?
Well, we went out, had a couple of drinks, and then had the countdown, and then you just kind of got stuck because there's so many people, and then ended up home.
Nice. Yeah, nice. Sounds pretty chill, man. Sounds pretty chill.
Yeah. How about you? What did you do? Anything special?
No, nothing special, man. It was just I'd had friends around. Just had a couple of drinks with the family.
Yeah.
I'm developing a bit of a wine collection from where I tour. Okay. Yeah, so I love my wine, and if I tour a different country, so like I was skiing in Alpe d'Huez, and I bought 2 bottles of Alpe d'Huez wine.
Yeah.
Took it home. I drank 1 bottle, and I put the other one in like my cellar, my wine cellar, my collection. Yeah. And then I did the same with France. So for those of you who remember, I was streaming from Loire Valley, which is wine country in France. And I actually bought a couple of bottles back, and some went into my wine cellar, like my storage, ready for decades to come. And then the other one I kept for a bit of a special occasion. So the other one I kept knowing that I was going to drink it. And yeah, I tapped into that last night. So that was, tapped into a bottle of wine last night. So woke up this morning with a bit of a thick head, but not too bad. I'm just a little bit tired more than anything. Walked down my local village, watched the firework display, did the countdown, did all that good stuff.
Yeah.
And then pretty much came home. A couple of drinks down there, came home, smoked my Winston Churchill cigar, which was nice. Yeah, that was good. My first proper nice Cuban cigar. Very, very nice cigar. So that was awesome. And then head to bed. And dude, I was shattered. I went straight to sleep. There was nothing. There was no life in me last night. It was just.
I honestly had the same. Like I fell asleep so fast. It was insane. Anything on the charts? I mean, I know most of the things aren't really on because of the holiday. So
yeah, doing a bit of a breakdown for the guys. Like I said to everyone, I was like, if you want me to do a bit of a breakdown, I'm happy to. So we've just done a bit of an Euro AUD breakdown. He's holding EA longs. So I did a bit of a breakdown on that, and then nothing overly special. Bitcoin's open, but
Yeah,
not much going on in Bitcoin. So yeah, it
yeah.
seems okay.
Crypto's kind of been ranging a bit. It's
Are
kind
you
of
a
been like
crypto trader?
not really, but I do look at it to potentially get into if it drops a bit more. Like sometimes I'll scalp it a bit on a crypto app, but not like I consistently trade it. But just looking at it, it's kind of just been stuck at the same price as the last like week or 2 or 3 even. So
Yeah.
probably best to just avoid it now.
Yeah, 100%. I don't do crypto. It's just I don't like it. It's one of those I just stay clear from. So many people say, "Oh, well, why don't you trade crypto? You should definitely trade Bitcoin." I'm like, no, I'm good. So I'm so
Yeah.
okay not trading Bitcoin.
Yeah, it moves very fast, to be honest. Like I used to trade it a bit, and like one minute candle will just end up you'll win or lose a trade in 1 minute, like just out of nowhere every time. So I do get it. But then again, with forex, sometimes it's very slow. Like sometimes you'll be in a trade for like hours. So everything has its pros and cons, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. You just gotta find what works for you, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. What's your plan for? First things first. So, like I said to the guys a little bit later on, I'm gonna be going into detail on how my 2025's been, breaking down my account that I was trading, and also I'm gonna be bringing up my journal. No, I can't. Yes, I can bring up my journal. I'm gonna be bringing up my journal, discussing my live account going from P1, P2 to drawdown to now break even. So let us know how, Eron, how's your 2025 been, and what's your plans for 2026?
So for me, 2025 has been great. I've managed to get a payout every month. But the issue has been capital. I need to scale more. I've kind of been stuck around like the 100k funded, 150k, and then sometimes even below 100k because obviously I'll blow some accounts. But my goal is kind of to scale more, and I'm also planning on getting into futures, like very, very much, because I just feel like the ROI is bigger on futures because of the price of the accounts. They're very cheap. I saw the Fivers is bringing out futures as well. I don't know if that is happening soon.
Yeah,
But
we're
if they
coming
do,
soon with.
I'm definitely gonna get involved in that as well because I'm gonna try and allocate with every firm. So
Nice.
but that's kind of the plan, simple but effective. Scale. If we blow the accounts, I'll just accept it and then we'll get back to it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, dude, that's super cool. So, what would you say? What would you say your attitude going into 2026 would be? Have you got a New Year's resolution or?
Probably grow my brand more.
Okay, nice.
Something that I'm working on right now, and then the trading, man. The trading. Just keep refining it, keep getting better at it. I mean, I've only been doing it for 2 years and 5 months, 6 months now, so
Nice.
plenty of time to grow.
Dude, I love that. I'm gonna ask you in a few years' time how long you've been trading for, because when I first started trading, it would be, oh yeah, I've been trading like 3 months, 6 days, and 17 hours, or I've been trading 3 years, 2 months, and 4 hours. Now I'm like, I've been trading 6, 5, 8 years, something like that. You completely lose track. Like when you're relatively new in it, it's so exciting. You're like, yeah, I've been trading this. I've been, you'll count the hours you've been trading. Yeah, oh my god, yeah, I'm super cool. I'm awesome at this. And then it gets to the point where you're like, how long have you been trading? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, no, it does happen. It's just like 2.5 years is like the most accurate, I believe. So that's why I'll say it now. But when it becomes like May-ish, I'll probably call it 3 years.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. We'll see. But yeah, I haven't been trading for too long, I'd say. But we're doing well. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters, really. Like I said, some people are different. Some people will take 10 months to become profitable. Other people will take 10 years to become profitable. We're all on a different journey. But what matters is that you get to the destination that you're heading for. So
Yeah,
that
exactly.
you enjoy the journey on the way as well. I think so many people get wrapped up in everything that's going on. They're like, oh yeah, I got to do this and I got to do that, and they reel off a massive list of what they want to achieve. They don't enjoy the process of achieving it, because me and Ewan have, or my brother Ewan, so me and Ewan have worked this out as well, that we've achieved goals, and then we've looked at those goals and thought they're not very special.
Yeah.
Like we've looked at the goals and we thought, okay, cool. Well, how can we scale this? How can we move to the next goal? What was actually the exciting part was trying to work together to achieve that goal. And when you achieve the goal, it's an amazing feeling. But the best feeling is the attempt to, it's the
Right.
process of actually achieving that goal. So I think a big sort of note out to you guys as well who are trying to achieve certain goals in 2026. Make sure you enjoy the process, because I think a lot of people get stuck trying to achieve something and not enjoying it. I don't put too much pressure on yourself. What's your thoughts, Eron?
To be honest, I do agree with that. I also think a lot of people that are trading at the moment are always on the charts, always thinking about the charts, and just everything is charts trading. Like, it'll be a weekend and they'll backtest for 8 hours, even though they know their strategy. So I feel like a lot of people need to get into something else as well. Because if all you do is charts, like, it doesn't go well. That's what I've learned. Stepping back a bit, doing other stuff, just checking the market and seeing nothing is there, and then working on something else keeps you like, you don't think about trading the whole time. So it's kind of like something you need to learn is having another thing, have a job, maybe, I don't know, work,
Yeah, I like that.
try something else, getting into a different business. Because if you're on the charts all day, every day, I don't believe you can do well as a trader. You need to put in the
Okay.
time.
So you think that you need like almost like a side hustle, or you
Yeah.
almost like treat trading like a part-time job and treat your part-time job like a part-time job.
Yeah, something that kind of keeps you away from the charts for a bit every day. Because if you're like, for myself, I've noticed when I'm on the charts all the time, it just didn't go well. Like, I'd force so many trades. I take so many trades that I know I shouldn't take, and that's just because I'm simply on the charts. And eventually you get so bored that you just want to take something,
Yeah.
So I mean, some people, I guess, like, very little amount of people can handle sitting on the charts all day and not forcing it. I've gotten quite good at it, but I do know that if I was to sit on the charts for 2 weeks and just look at it the whole day, I would definitely force a trade, 100%.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%, man. I totally agree. I think that helped me gain profitability. I think I was struggling, not necessarily struggling, but I would have struggled a lot more trying to become profitable had I have not had a part-time job as well, because I decided to go all in with trading.
Yeah.
And so many people say to me, oh yeah, Will, what do you mean by all in? You just quit your job? I was like, well, yeah, technically I did. I quit my job and went full on with trading. He's like, oh my God, that's so brave. Like, you were not earning money at all. I said, well, no, I went all in with trading, as in that I left my full-time job to focus on trading. However, I still had a part-time job. I was doing weekend work,
Yeah.
I was a bouncer. I was a door staff.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And I used to do the doors on a Wednesday night, a Friday night, Saturday night, and a Sunday night. Whenever and I would earn pretty close to a full-time wage just doing that. Now, yeah, okay, Thursdays were quite hard to trade, and so were Mondays, because I'd be so tired, obviously, from the doors. However, that gave me the ability to work on trading throughout the week. I was able to work on trading and not worry about need to make money. I wasn't stressed about having to make the money. I was like, oh, where's my money going to come from? I got bills to pay. So having a part-time job, having something that is going to take the stress away, so you don't need to make the money, it makes it a lot easier. Because when you look at the markets and you have to make the money, you're going to force trades. You're
Exactly.
going to stuff that aren't there. When you look at the markets and you don't need the money, then it gives you a different sort of outlook on the markets. You're like, look, I don't, you can be a bit more chill. You're like, no, I don't need the money. I don't need to take this trade. I want to because it's my A+ setup. Whereas if you've got bills coming up in 3 days' time and you haven't earned anything this month, you're going to be looking at a B, C setup, being like, it's semi-valid. It's not quite what I want to see. It's okay. I'll take it anyway. Next minute it loses. You go on tilt and you blow the account.
Exactly. That's it. A lot of people don't want to work as well when they come into this business, but at the start you need to work. Like if you don't have an income, the pressure is just going to get you. There's always people that do get past that. There's some people that do make it. I mean, when I started trading, I did not really have much money and a job, to be honest, and I did manage to get a decent amount of payouts, but that was on like small accounts, because you couldn't risk much. But then once I got a part-time job, I'd make money, and if I blew an account, I really wouldn't care because I know I'll make it back from the job. I'm quite lucky myself at the moment. I live with my parents. I don't really have bills to pay.
Nice.
My gym membership, Netflix, Spotify, that's it.
The standard sort of young adult sort of subscriptions.
So like if I lose everything, I'm still fine, basically. You know what I mean?
100%.
So the benefit of that is, why not work, make money, and then you can risk that.
100%.
So if you don't have bills to pay, definitely you are lucky at the moment. So get that job, man. Get that job.
100%. I think a lot of people don't realize this. It took me some time to work this out as well, because I'm a big believer of it doesn't matter when you start, but it does to a certain degree as well. If you're young, even if you're old, you can be older. You can be in your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s starting trading. It doesn't matter on your age. It matters on your financial situation. If you're in your 40s and you're married with kids and a mortgage and bills, and you've got all sorts to pay for, it's a little bit more difficult because not only have you got stresses, family stresses, financial stresses, not only have you got all that to worry about, you're going to add trading to it. It is going to be a little bit more difficult.
And trading is very, very stressful.
100%.
So, sorry, go ahead.
No, go on.
Yeah, so I just definitely, this is what I meant with that. Like, that's why I'm so lucky. I'm in a lucky position at the moment. So that's kind of why I went with trading, because I have nothing to lose, really. At the moment.
You're in like you yourself, you're 21, you're in that perfect sweet spot. Because like right now, if I was to start trading, like I'm getting to the age now where I'm starting to become an adult, like a proper, like a real adult, and my bills are getting bigger, my financial situation, my sort of, I'm getting more serious with certain relationships, and it's getting to the point where I'm like, oh shit, man, like I got to be a real adult now. Like I got proper bill. I got big boy bills to pay, and had I have had these big boy bills to pay when I was learning trading, it would have been a little bit more difficult. However, I started learning trading when I was like 17, 18 or 16, 17.
Okay.
And I had, like you said, I had no bills to pay. I had a gym membership. I didn't even think I had that. I may have had a phone bill. So I had my first car that was bought outright. It was only a cheap car, as it is, when you're a young lad.
Yeah.
So, cheap car, no bills, living with your parents, no rent, no nothing. It's just super, super easy. Super, super easy. So therefore, when you do get a job and it's your first sniff of full-time income or your first sniff of a good wage, you can just chuck that into savings, into trading, into learning, into courses. Whereas when you become a big boy, not condescending you, but you know what I mean. Like when you become a real adult, a big adult with real shit to do, then it becomes harder. So my hat goes off to a lot of you guys out there that are learning trading. whilst trying to balance family life as well. Like my brother now, he's got a kid, a wife, a house. He's got all this, and he was not learning. He was learning trading, and he was struggling. And he got it, and he is a profitable trader now. But he really struggled. Like I think, especially in like relationships, the person you choose really will decide on your success. You got to have a really supportive partner. I think if his partner wasn't as supportive, I think he would have failed. He wouldn't have done so well in trading.
To be honest, I mean, he's not a friend anymore. Not that anything went wrong with us, but we just don't talk anymore because we both do different things. But that guy used to want to learn how to trade, and his partner wasn't supportive at all. And he kept on quitting because of her. And now he fully quit trading. And now we used to talk about how we're going to become profitable traders. And now I'm a profitable trader. And then he's just quit because of his partner.
Hard, man,
so that's what you said is just so true, because if your partner doesn't support you, you're never really going to make it, because you're going to keep doubting yourself, and then you're going to quit eventually. Most of the people will. I know some people won't, but having a supportive partner is so important.
100%.
I don't know if are you married at the moment, or just
no I got a partner.
Right.
I'm not married yet.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not yet. As much as she may be watching the stream. Actually, she does watch the streams when she's not working. So I gotta be careful what I say.
I won't bring it up again.
Yeah. No. To be fair, it's super sad to see, man. You really have got to be careful who you choose to be around you, and both in your relationship. Like I talk about relationships a lot, because it's the person that you are going to be the closest with, in theory. It's going to be the person you not only share your house and bed with, but the person you share your mental energy with, your aura, your energy, your just everything.
Everything, yeah.
Your entire life will become their entire life, and vice versa, So you've got to be careful who you're getting into that energy bubble with. And my ex-partner, actually, she's a lovely person, but she wasn't fit and right for me. Like we were like two jigsaw puzzles that were from two different boards, two different boxes. We just weren't right for each other. And I was, in that early stages of profitability at the time as well. And then I was going away speaking at events, and she couldn't handle how much I was working, and it really broke down. We ended up splitting up, and it was the best thing, because the moment we split up, my head went straight back into the game, and I gained more profitability. I scaled more accounts. I got bigger payouts. My partner now, I got one couch here, which you can see. I got a couch over there. I will be on a meeting, or I will be on a live stream, or I'll just be working till midnight, and she will fall asleep on that couch with me. It's super awesome to have a support partner. And she will say to me, I don't care how much you work. She's like, as long as you communicate with me, I don't care how much you work. You can work till midnight, 1 a.m, as long as you're healthy. And that's who you need in your life, trader, because trading is super difficult. 90% of traders will quit. I think it's like 70% of traders will get funded, or 80% of traders, won't get funded. And I think 99% of traders won't get a payout. So like 1% of people get a payout. You can actually look these statistics up as well, especially on like brokerage firms. They actually give you percentages. So when the statistics for profitability and probability are that low, you try and add in a negative input, being family and friends. And then you try and add in more negative input, being your life partner. Dude, like, no wonder people fail. No wonder people give up. You want to give up when you're doing it on a solo journey. You imagine there's someone not backing you, not supporting you, and not pushing you.
It would be so hard. It would be so jarring.
Yeah, it's a recipe for disaster. Yeah. So you really need to know who's backing you. And look, you're a fantastic example of it, Eron. Your friend didn't have a supportive partner. They hated what they did, and then boom, next minute he gave up trading.
Gave up
trading. Look at you. You didn't give up. You knew your possibilities. You knew your potential. You stuck to it. Now look at you now. You are now on the Fivers live stream.
Yeah,
You are live streaming on the biggest and the best firm in the industry. You know, dude, like pat yourself on
exactly.
the back for that, man. Pat yourself on the back for it, because I do. Even now, me and my brother like to do we have a bit of us time, we have a bit of bro time, you know,
Yeah,
and we'll sit and just reflect on what's going on with our life. And like I said, enjoy the journey, guys. You know, well, it was something that me and you got so wrapped up in, was just getting to the destination. So now we spend a bit of time, just me and him, where we will reflect on our journey and enjoy it a little bit. Guys, do the same. Do the same. If you've just passed phase 1, you're like, come on, I need phase 2, I need phase 2. Give yourself a bit of a break. Hold yourself accountable and say, yes, I need phase 2 now to get to my next step. But first things first, big congratulations to me. Pat myself on the back. You got 8%. You got a fantastic return. You got 8% on an account and you passed phase 1. That deserves a pat on the back.
to be honest, that's very good advice. I myself will do something that is a goal of mine. I'll reach it, and I won't really think about it anymore or reflect on it. I'll just try and go for the next step without really being appreciative of the fact that I made it to that goal.
Yeah. I
It's
think
very
a
good
lot of
advice. I
people.
like that.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are like that, man. I think a lot of people struggle to. People say don't look back. You know, people say don't look back. You know, you go in one direction. Looking back is looking back into the past. It's regret. It's negative. I don't think it is. I think so many people are like, I'll never look back. I'll never look into the past. Dude, you have to.
Yeah,
Dude, there's a reason we study history. There's a reason we study World War II, World War One. There's a reason we study these things. It's so we keep the memory alive, and we know that this is what will happen. You know, this can happen. This has happened. This can't happen again. You know, so sometimes it's good to reflect. It's good to learn about the negatives. It's good to look back and think, wow, I blew my account 2 months ago because I did this. It's like, oh yeah, you're looking back in negativity. No, you're not. You're reflecting.
yeah.
You know, and it's good to reflect on negative things, but it's even better to reflect on positive things, because not enough people pat themselves on the back.
To be honest with me, I didn't do much of the reflecting, but I do remember when I got into trading, I had like a Word document where I put some goals in, and a year and a half later, I found it on my PC out of nowhere, and I looked and I saw that I reached all those goals. So it was a very nice feeling, you know, because I didn't really reflect on it. I made it and that was it, and I didn't think anything of it. But then seeing in that Word document that I was trying to reach those goals a year and a half ago, and then being there in the moment, it kind of, you know, it's nice to see. So yeah, definitely got to do that more, especially as traders, because the pressure is insane.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. I just seen as well. Do you remember I said I gotta be careful what I say because the missus does watch this stream. she is in. Happy New Year to my lovely lady,
Happy
Cece.
New Year.
How are you doing? I knew she'd be in because I knew she's not working today, so I knew she'd be in. So I was like, oh yeah. Oh man, that's quite funny. Hello, CC. How are you doing? Happy New Year to you. I will only enter into full-time trading if I have my first 2 million. Then I will work my ass off. Dude, that's awesome. I'm sorry, until then, I will work my ass off. 100%. Like, so this is an interesting question. You hear people talk about it a lot. What's your figure? And what I mean by that is, what is the number for you to do one of two things, or two of two things? Go full-time trading, only trading, like that's all you do is you place trades, go away, or retire. What does that number look like for you, Eron? That figure number for you to say, I am only going to trade maybe once a month, once every quarter. You know, what's that big figure for you? Because as traders, I don't think we'll ever retire.
No, I'd definitely be above seven figures. I wouldn't want to be in the 100Ks and quitting everything I do and just trading once a month. I'd keep trying to scale. But to be honest, 2 million is like very ideal. If you have 2 million in capital and you make 1% a month, like even one is like 20K. So that's quite a lot of capital though. So I'd definitely say around 1 million, in between 1 and 2 as well.
Yeah, I rate that. I think I'd have to be similar. I think I'd have to have a minimum of 1 million, and that would be my retirement fund.
Yeah.
Even if I make it tomorrow, even if I come into £1 million tomorrow, that'll be me retired. And what I mean by me retired is that'll be I'll still stream because I love it, and I'll only do the things I love. And
Yeah.
I'll probably place a trade once a quarter, once a month, and I'll try and go for a 1R. You know, so if I can get one trade, get 1R, happy days. Whether that's $1 million, $1.5 million, 2 million, whatever that looks like. Obviously, I'll have to try and put some in the S&P. You know, it'll be more like investment trading. And then it'll be like swing trading or intraday trading, but on a swing psychology level. And then it'll be investment trading. And then the rest of the time, I'd probably just stream. Because like I said, you know, it's something I love, and then I will only do what I love. You know, it won't be a case of, I'm gonna work 100 hours a week to try and earn $1 million. It'll be more, you know what? You know, I'm earning, I don't know, 100, 200K a month, whatever. Yeah, you know, I've got investments in XYZ, and I've got $1 million in trading capital. That would be my way of being like, okay, I don't need to trade as heavily.
Right.
Even then, because like $1 million or £1 million or $1 million local currency isn't a lot of money. It isn't a lot.
Yeah,
But
definitely not.
It's enough for you to say, okay, providing I'm profitable, this is game changing. You know, I think that's like $1 million in capital is entry criteria for you to say this is game changing money.
Yeah, definitely. I think you see some people get 100K funded or like 50K funded even, and talk about quitting their job, and I just don't get it. Like, I've got a 50K live at the moment, and I'll withdraw about like 1 to 3%, and it's not enough. You know, it's a good amount, but it's definitely not enough to quit your job. You know, if you have a job with that, you make way more money, right?
Yeah, 100%. Well, you imagine if you're making 2% a month on a 100K live account, that's $2,000 a month.
Yeah.
Okay, you know, there's splits and all that stuff, but let's assume there's no splits. That's 2K a month. Now, you imagine if you're working a job for 2K a month. You imagine you quit your job because you're 100K funded. You got 2K.
Yeah.
You imagine you give up trading. You got a job, 2K. You combine them both, you've got $4,000 a month.
Exactly.
Now, that's the luxury of compounding. That's the luxury of working jobs, working side hustles. If you can make, and it's like compounding accounts. You know, if you hook up several accounts to a trade copier, you know, you have 4 100K accounts, 5 100K accounts. You got $500,000 in funding, all on a trade copier. You trade one account, make 1%. You've made $5,000 because you've made 5 times 1%. Same goes with your career, guys. If you can have a job that you have time to trade, time to make to go to this job, maybe even time to do a side hustle as well. You imagine they all pay you 2K a month. That's $6,000 a month.
Exactly.
You know, it's scalable. So I think those who say, you know, I must be a full-time trader and doing trading only, I think it's a very silly attitude to have. I think having a job with trading exponentially grows your wealth and your financial freedom.
100%. And I believe that just the goal is more income sources, right? Not less.
I think there's a statistic out there that the average millionaire has around 7 sources of income.
Exactly. That's how it works, you know. I feel like the job part may be a little annoying to some people because it stops you from trading a bit due to times, or not gonna lie, we don't all like the jobs we're doing, right? Not everyone likes their job, but you do need it. You know, I
Yeah.
work 2 jobs at the moment as a student, um, to also fund my trading, and then the trading goes well. If I have a good trading month, you know, stack that up, then you
Yeah,
make money
exactly.
from something else. Boom, you know, that's already 3 income sources. So then you end up on a good month. And if you have a bad month, you're still up because you working a job, you know?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it was like with me when I was when I was learning trading. You know, I was working for a family business. I was on the doors. It was tough. It was tough, man. I didn't like it. I didn't want to do it. I was absolutely shattered coming home at like 5 a.m. and then thinking I got to be in work at like 9 a.m. and then I got to do back testing on the weekend as well because I'm just absolutely obsessed with it. You know,
Yeah,
so it would be tough going. It'd be tough going. But look at me now,
exactly.
bro.
It was all worth it.
Bro, this is my life. Like this office is my life. You know, all of this is funded by trading. All this decoration, all these LEDs, my entire setup right now, all funded through trading. Do you know what I'm gonna do later? I'm gonna go have some food with my family. Then I'm gonna fall asleep. Do you know why? Because I don't need to go to work.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, you know, what am I going to do? While everyone else is going back into their job, while everyone else is going back into their 9 to 5, what am I going to do? Probably have a fat lay-in and stay in bed for a bit because I don't have a job. I don't need to because I've worked the job. I've worked the job and paid for trading. Trading has then paid the job. I've managed to then use the job and trading to invest in other side hustles, which has then started paying. So I've left the job because the side hustle and trading was making more than the job, but the job was taking too much time away. So therefore, one of them had to go. Do I want to take away a money source or do I want to take away the time drainer? I'm going to take away the time drainer. Money dipped a little bit, but my time increased. And I was like, wow, okay, I've got money from here, money from trading, money from there, and I've still got time. What else can I make money with? You know, so
Yeah.
that's the luxury trading gives you, and that's the you've got to work that job though, and you've got to put in that ugly work, which is a shame. People don't like to, and it's the part of trading no one talks about
Yeah,
because if
definitely.
you're not a full-time trader, you're a scammer, and social media has done that. Because I remember someone asking me once, Will, you know, you're a full-time trader, aren't you? I'm like, well, technically, I'm an entrepreneur. So what do you mean? I was like, well, I don't just do trading. I got other bits and bobs. I do other jobs. It's like, oh yeah, you're a scammer. Then you're not a full-time trader. You're a scammer. So, right, okay.
Yeah.
Where did you hit? Where? Oh well, on Instagram, this guy only trades. No, he doesn't. No, he does. Yeah, no, I've bought his course as well. Then he doesn't just trade, does he? He sells courses as well. You know, people don't realize that 90% of full-time traders have other side hustles because trading can be a volatile industry to be in. It's a volatile job, and some months you may not make any money. So therefore, you've got to have something to keep you afloat while you're going through drawdown periods. And a bit of a reality check for those of you out there that think trading can just be a full-time 100% only trading. You know, you need something on the side, even if it's not a lot, just enough to cover your bills.
Yeah, 100%. The thing is, what you said about social media thing, they all expect you to be doing nothing but trading. Like, you know, you talk to trading about an average person, and they'll think in their head that all you do is sit at your desk for 10 hours a day and just make money. So definitely have to get some side hustles as well. 100%.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Very good from Scott here. Very good discussion. Many people will learn from your experiences. Hopefully, man. Hopefully, like that's why I say what I say. You know, I'm not here to lecture people. I'm not here to condescend anyone. I'm genuinely here just to share my experience and hope you guys learn from it. You know, I have taken some tough lessons, but hopefully you guys will not need to take it. I'm a believer in you. You can tell someone not to do it, but they'll still do it. They need to learn themselves. But nonetheless, at least it's relatability. Once you go through that lesson, you're like, oh my God, yeah, I remember Will from the Fivers went through the exact same thing. I understand what he's talking about now. I understand what he's saying. I wish I listened to him. But nonetheless, now I get it. So you still got to go through your own lessons. But hopefully when you do go through those lessons, it takes the pressure off. Because I think when a lot of people go through those lessons, people want to quit. People are like, I've just gone through an unbearable lesson. I want to quit trading. I never want to do this again. I'm the only one that's gone through this. Whereas if you've heard myself, Eron, all the other guys in the Fivers talking about their experiences, and you go through it as well, you're like, wow, this feels super shit. This feels super horrible. I do not like this whatsoever. However, I'm not the only one, because I know fantastic profitable traders have also gone through this journey. And it's just a reassurance. This is a good question, Eron. I'm gonna shift this over to you.
Yeah.
How do you shift mindsets with scaling?
Now, this is something that I've been working on myself. You need to not try to rush it. If you try to rush the scaling and think you are too good of a trader to be trading with little capital, then you're gonna blow all your challenges. So take your time with the scaling, and don't think in numbers, think in percentage. So if you're risking, let's say 2% on 100K, don't say I'm risking 2,000 or I lost 2,000. Say I lost 2% or I'm risking 2%. Because when I used to use numbers, I would just be scared of the numbers, when I began with scaling. So if I lost, like on my 100K live, I'd say I lost 2,000 today. But it's not your money, first of all. And second of all, if you just call it percentages, which they are, you won't really worry so much. Because on a 10K and 100K, you have the same amount of drawdown. So there's no need to make it harder for yourself and say, I lost 2,000, So just use percentages. That's the main thing I'd say. Don't be scared of the numbers and just use percentages, and then you'll be fine.
Yeah, absolutely. How close have you been to blowing an account before, and have you been able to recover it?
I was 800 USD off blowing like a phase 2 100K, and then I managed to pass that.
Nice. So yeah, dude, that's awesome. How did you go about that? How did you manage to? What was your mindset shift, and how did you go about with your risk management? So only reason I'm asking you this is because we got Aaron Feely coming over here saying, I'm $650 away from blowing my $500 account. Bit worried now. How have you guys managed to save your account?
So what I did was, well, the prop firm wouldn't allow me to go all in with my risk, which means risking the whole drawdown, which for me was 800. So I basically just risked 600 to be safe. Won a trade. Then I was up about 1.5 on that trade. So how much? Let's say I had almost 2% to work with after that winning trade. And then I risked everything I had other than the small amount that wasn't allowed to get risked by the prop firm. So I risked about 1.5. So either blow the account or win the trade and be up again. Then I was up about 4%. Then I risked 3%. Because I don't want to be in it for long, right? I kind of want to get challenges done with quick. I risked 3%, won again, got back to break even almost, and then risked 2%, won, then risked 3%, passed. So kind of went on a nice run there. So you do have to kind of get lucky as well. You don't lose a trade in between that, especially the one where you have 650 USD left. So it's recoverable, but it's very hard, because you need to make like 15%.
Yeah, that is hard going. That is really hard going. In a phase 2 as well.
Yeah.
Like I said as well, it depends what phase you're in the account. So had I have been in a phase account when I went into more than 7% drawdown on my account, I would have just risked the remaining drawdown and thought, you know what, I'm gonna risk the remaining drawdown and see what happens.
Yeah.
Because for me to make it back and just to pass phase 1 and then phase 2 again and get out of drawdown, I may as well have got a brand new account.
Yeah,
However,
100%.
because I was in a live funded account, knowing that, okay, if I got a new account, the equivalent of me getting out of drawdown would be the equivalent of me getting passing phase 1. However, I knew that the minute I got out of drawdown, I get paid out because it's a live account. So understand, what does the account do for you? You know, how much, like, what is that account and what does it mean to you? I think that's an important question to ask yourself. I like the idea of just looking at it and thinking, right, I've got this. What are the chances? Okay, you know, I'm just going to risk all my drawdown, what I've got left. Make sure it's a very high A+ setup trade, high probability trade, and take the trade. Yes, there will be luck involved. You can't win every single high value A+ setup. It's just, you don't have a 100% win rate. So therefore, you know, you just got to see what happens. You know,
I have a question for you. You say you're down 7% on a 100k live. How are you approaching that? Are you risking like 0.2, 0.5 to build it back up?
I was fractionally risking. I was risking $100.
Oh,
100,
wow. Okay.
Yeah, 100, $200. I'd build up a little bit. Then it'd be 150, 250, build it back up a little bit, $300. I wouldn't risk anything more than 0.5%. In fact, I wouldn't even risk 0.5%. I wouldn't risk any more than 0.25%, which is $250.
Wow, okay.
Built it back up a little bit. Then I started risking about $500, which is about 0.5%. And then I just slowly clawed it back. A+ setups only. A+ setups only, just really small risk, and slowly brought it back up to profit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, I did it. All live on stream as well. I actually only traded live on stream, so you can go back and watch that journey from September to now. I think I'm 1.1% away from break even.
Damn.
Yeah, on my live $100,000 account.
That is insane. Well done, man.
Yeah, live in front of you guys as well. So you have all joined me on that journey of being 7% down to fighting back into break even.
That's sick. I thought maybe you were still like down 7% when you were talking about it.
No, back up to like 98.9. So I'm like, yeah, just like 1.1% away from break even.
Nice. Yeah. I mean, I have a live account at the moment, which is like a small 10k. That is down like 5%. No, wait, it's been scaled to a 12k account because I got a lot of payouts on it. But it's down like 500, which is like almost 5%. But like for that size account, I don't really have the patience to do that. I'm probably just gonna risk like 2% on it again. And if I end up blowing that live account, I'm fine with it. But if it was a 100k live account, I'd definitely try and do the same, the way you just did it.
Yeah, nice.
So
like I said, you got to understand how, like, what does the account mean to you?
Yeah.
Marina, hello, happy new year. Well, hello, Marina. I hope that you are very well. Happy new year to each and every single one of you coming out. If you are new here, my throat just decided to say no. If you are new here or you are just joining, make sure that you like the video and subscribe to the channel, and welcome to the Fivers family. It is the first of the month, it's the first of the year, and it is the first stream for the Fivers in 2026. That is absolutely awesome, guys. We've got 6 minutes left of this stream today. Please go ahead and share it with absolutely everybody. We are on road to 100k. We've got 6,000 subscribers before we hit 100,000 subs. Guys, subscribe to the channel, share with absolutely everybody, because there will be some absolute legendary giveaways and all sorts going on, and a big celebration and a big party here at the Fivers when we do hit that massive milestone. William, I faced one challenge in my trading journey that I was never able to capture big moves. I'd exit early, and whatever I try to hold, it always hits my stop. Yeah, it's one of those, man. It's a difficult journey. We all go through our little challenges that we face on the daily, on the monthly. You know, different challenges, different sizes. That was one of my issues as well. So when I went into discretionary trading, I actually started closing too early, and I was like, oh, for God's sake, Will, I was like, why are you closing early now? I just realized that I wasn't trusting my process enough. You know, I was trying to just bank out some profits, and it's just trust. You just gotta trust yourself, man. Look at your data, trust your data. You know, when you're closing early, when you're holding and it's hitting stop loss, it is what it is. As long as it's a high value trade, as long as it's an A+ setup, it is what it is. You hit stop loss, unlucky, move on. If you held the next one instead of closing it, it may hit a full TP, but you're closing it too early. So what you're doing is that you're actually allowing it to hit stop loss because you think it could reverse and move back up, and then you're cutting it early because you're afraid that it'll do the same again, and it's just that negative loop. So just be very careful of that. Trust your data, trust your testing.
To be honest, that is something that I struggle with as well, sometimes still. So it's a good question.
Yeah, 100%. Dude, it's something everyone struggles with. You know, even myself now, I still struggle with it because,
Yeah,
obviously, you know, of course.
yeah,
You know, you see money on the markets, and you see money on your account, and you're like, cool, yeah, I'm in the blue, I'm in profit, I'm gonna get paid $200. But your TP's $2,000. Yeah, but I'm $200 up now, so I'm gonna get paid because that's real money, and I can get paid $200. And then you take it. Congratulations. And then you go into drawdown. Oh, I'm down $500. Oh, I'm gonna wait. But your stop loss is $1,000. Oh, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna move it down to $1,500. It's like, what are you doing, man?
yeah.
Like, that's not that. You're not profitable. You've not got strategy and data proven that that's a profitable edge. So don't do it. You know, you've got profitable backtested data. You've got a profitable edge and a profitable strategy. Follow it. Follow it like it's biblical. You know, follow it like it is the only thing that's ever going to get you money in the market, because it is. Going outside of your plan isn't sustainable. It may be short term, but it isn't sustainable long term. Steam Black Fox saying, I passed my test. Even it was -6% by taking high quality setups during the week. I mean, one trade per week. One trade per week, -6% down, and you still passed it. Absolutely amazing. It goes to show. Now, you imagine if you weren't 6% in drawdown. You imagine if you used that attitude and you applied that when you were break even. You'd be 6% up. So, therefore, why would you only take one high value trade per week when you're in drawdown, but then not take one high value trade per week when you're in profit? Follow your plan, follow your strategy. The only thing that should change when you're in drawdown is risk, not strategy. If you're getting out of deep drawdown with one high value trade per week, then the minute you get into profit, keep trading that one high value trade per week, and you know you'll scale infinitely. Hey bro, William, what about gold forecast? Let's have a quick look at gold before we shoot off for the day. So gold's quite an interesting one. So we marked out this area a couple of days ago, and we had this break and close above. I actually lost a gold long on it, and we tapped into it didn't quite tap into it. I'm waiting to tap into this area here. I want it to pull back into this zone, and then I'll address and assess what's going to happen then. If we consolidate, break and close above, and then show momentum to the upside, I'll be buying. If we break and close below, consolidate, break and close below, pull back, and then I'll be considering selling. But I'm just going to wait and see what happens. But I think we can see sells down to minimum area of 4,200, and then we'll see what happens then. So that's my gold forecast, but that's pretty much it for gold. I'm a reactive trader. I'm not a predictive trader. I try and see what happens instead of, I don't want to assume. I'll react to whatever comes to me. That's what I did a couple of days ago with the silver. 2 minutes before it dropped $7, and I closed my short. I cried, as it would have given me my max payout. Oh,
Ay.
Oh bro. Coulda, woulda, shoulda, my man. Oh, that's tragic, bro. Aaron, that's so annoying. Unlucky. It is what it is, though, man. It's a learning curve for you. You won't do it again. You know, it's a learning curve. But bro, that's so annoying. I'd hate that. I'd be so angry for you. Yeah. I was 10k up on a funded during September gold rally, and I lost the account because I didn't pay attention to my daily loss.
Oh, come on. No way.
Oh mate, that it's niggly things though. It's so annoying, man. Because I understand how you feel. We've all been there, and like guys in my community as well. They'll be like, well, I've just blown my account. I'm like, why? Oh, because I did this or I didn't do that, and I'm like, how did you not do that, you idiot? And then I'll go and do something like that, and I'm like, how did I do that, you idiot? You know, so guys, look, we're humans, you know, we're human beings. We make errors, we make mistakes. Don't beat yourself up over it. Just take it as a lesson, take it as a learning curve. That's the biggest thing I can say. We all make stupid mistakes. Try not to make them too often, but you are human, so don't hate yourself for it. Don't beat yourself up for it, guys. Speaking of, it is the end of today's session, and I'm going to go have some food and fall asleep because I'm very tired. So, guys, happy new year to each and every single one of you. I'm sorry I didn't actually break down my 2025. I will do it. You won't see me now. So you won't see me now all of next week because I'm moving to Hong Kong. You'll see me the week after in Hong Kong. So guys, it's been an absolute honor. It has been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for each and every single one of you who have come out today on New Year's Day, and to each and every single one of you who has joined the journey and watched me trade my live funded 100k account out of drawdown. So guys, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for being a part of the Fivers in 2025. We wish you all a very successful 2026, and we cannot wait to see what you guys have got installed, and we cannot wait to share the massive plans that we have got at the Fivers. So guys, thank you so much for joining. We wish you a very successful 2026, and we cannot wait to see you all Monday morning for the new year. Guys, thank you very much for joining. This is Will Davis and Eron signing out for the first ever 2026 Fiverr stream. Thank you very much, guys. Make sure to leave a like on your way out. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to share it, and we shall see you Monday. Thank you very much, guys. Take care.
Take care, guys.